Witness testimony! Why I touched the costume. I went to see Juniper in her dressing room, but she wasn't there! When I walked by that frilly costume, I was like, whoa! The mannequin it was on, it was about to fall on me. I got that paint on me when I caught it, but I never put it on. That's just stupid!
Hold it!
Your Honor, I recommend a short therapy session for the witness.
Well, Mr. Newman does seem particularly agitated. No! Not again. What's his problem?
I sensed it the moment Robin took the stand. The discord in his heart.
So you think he might be hiding something?
Probably. You ready, Mr. Newman? Let's see what the mood matrix can do for you.
All right, mood matrix system online. Discord's at 100%. I went to see Juniper in her waiting room, but she wasn't there. When I walked by that frilly costume, I was like, whoa. Happiness is probably it.
Got it!
Yup. Statement 3.
When you mentioned the stage costume, I sensed a sudden powerful feeling of joy. Would you care to explain, Mr. Newman?
Wait! What? Why would a frilly scarf thing and a long skirt make me feel like that?
I don't know, but you seem awfully interested in that costume for some reason. You didn't happen to put it on, did you?
Like I'd be into that kind of thing. I'm a dude, and I'm in a braces. You don't think Robin's actually got a thing for Juniper's outfit, do you?
Oh, come on, isn't it obvious?
You're enjoying this a bit too much, Athena. No way, man! That mannequin came falling toward me, so I stuck out my hands to stop it. End of story.
That's a new piece of information. Time to run an update. Even after that update, something just doesn't feel right here. Do I have anything that could prove his statement contradicts what really happened?
Yes, we actually do. The glowing costume photo.
Take that!
You said the mannequin came falling toward you, so you stuck your hands out to stop it. If so, then the finger on your hand would have been pointing outward like this. But that's not what the handprints show. In fact, this looks more like just your thumbs and the base of your palms.
Why in the world would I leave such weird handprints?
You know why? You left them when you went to adjust the scarf after putting it on. Just like the model in this drawing.
Whoa!
Why don't you just admit it, Mr. Newman? You did put the stage costume on, didn't you? And you really do like Miss Woods' clothes, don't you?
Fine, I admit to putting the costume on. But I don't like girly clothes, man! Noise level at 90%.
Yes! New information to plug in. Time for another update. I snuck in, knowing the costume was in there. My heart was pounding, even though I'm a guy. Then I saw it. It was even more amazing than I imagined. I was like, whoa, I'm a guy, but I got all excited.
Something's amiss. Let's put a bit of profound sadness in it.
Got it!
You could either do it on statement 4 or 5.
There, another emotion that doesn't fit.
So what? You're really starting to get on my nerves, man.
Mr. Newman, you got excited when you put the costume on, but you also felt sad.
Who cares if I felt sad? It's no big deal.
Okay, Mr. Newman, out with it. Why did you feel sad? You're hiding something, aren't you?
No!
You're not fooling anyone anymore. Now tell us why you were sad.
Okay, fine. If you're gonna be that way, I'll tell you. The reason I felt sad is... No matter how much I dress up, I'll never be as pretty as Juniper. Well, no offense, but his habit of shouting at the top of his lungs doesn't exactly help. No! That's not it! I totally own those girly clothes. I should have been totally pretty. But there's something that keeps getting in my way.
Wow, that's a whole lot of anger and raw emotion right there. His heart is crying out in pain. His emotions are out of control. Out of control emotions. We saw those during the Nine Tails Veil incident. So all we have to do is find the source of his uncontrollable anger, right? Right. Help me look for a conflict between his statements and the images we see. If we can find that, we can wrestle him away from whatever's tormenting him. Mr. Newman said that there's something getting in the way of him being pretty. Something that doesn't go with girly clothes. But what could it be?
Fine, I'll testify, man. Noise level at 85%. Not good. Uh-oh! Incoming influx of anger! I stuck in, knowing the costume was in there. My heart was pounding, even though I'm a guy. It's true. I felt a powerful feeling when I saw that long frilly scarf. I admit it, I wore girly clothes. I felt like a diva when I pulled that hood over my head.
Well, we already found out that what it was. It's your braces, buddy. Yup, those are it.
Got it!
Mr. Newman, you felt a great deal of anger toward your brace, don't you? Is that what your feeling is holding you back from being as pretty as you think you should be?
Huh? What?
Mr. Newman, the truth is, you really want to take that brace off, don't you?
No way, man. This is a symbol of masculinity. I could never take it off. Why do I have a feeling that the script had to be changed when this game came out? I'm probably going to have an extra video talking about that.
Is it that you can't take it off? Or that you don't want to take it off?
Man, I should have kept my big mouth shut.
This is really weird. He exhibits intense anger towards his brace, which he calls a symbol of masculinity. But he can't take it off, not even when he's trying to look pretty. What could be at the root of his complicated relationship with his brace? I have a feeling we're on the verge of uncovering an earth-shattering secret.
Athena, you okay?
It seems Robin is still hiding a secret. A big one.
Bigger than the fact that he's secretly jealous of Juniper's looks?
Yes, at least I think so. No, it can't be. I just thought of something, but it's totally insane. Mr. Newman?
What?
I'm onto your little secret. And if I'm correct, it's not very little at all. It's huge. This sounds completely insane, but it's the only possibility left.
Robin, you're a girl.
Mr. Newman, or should I say, Miss Newman. You are, and always have been, a girl.
What? Have you lost the plot, Athena?
No, I'm completely serious. I don't have any direct evidence. But that's what Robin's heart is shouting out loud and clear.
Hold it! I still think you've totally lost it. I mean, Robin reeks of testosterone. How could he possibly be a she? I, for one, have never seen a girl who shouts like a maniac all the time. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I've seen plenty of witnesses in my day. But if he's a she, then she's the most convincing actress I have ever encountered. Therefore, let me pronounce my verdict. Robin Newman is without question a man.
Ooh.
You are now truly Justice Dono's equal in one area. You are just as equally insane. Never in the history of this planet has there been a finer specimen of the masculine spirit.
Seriously, did they really have to change the script from how it was on the 3DS? I don't buy it at all. Ah! If you guys are done talking about me, I'm... So it's true. Robin is a she.
But I got this feeling that the script had to be changed.
Ah! The brace! It's... And she's cute.
Miss Sykes? No, allow me to call you Athena. I wanted to keep this a secret at all costs. But no!
No way! Ah! Surely this must be some kind of jest.
Nope, it's for real. I'm a girl, body and soul. If you don't believe me, I'll give you a P-E-E-K.
Okay, that's not how it would sound. It's a peak.
Seriously, Robin.
Ah!
As if. What an amazing transformation. Well, all the Discord is gone. The image is now complete.
I don't blame Robin. Not one bit. She's kind of cute.
Noise level 0. Mood matrix system complete. I was raised as a boy since I was little, and I studied law just as my parents wanted.
Wait, what? You were raised as a boy?
But now this living lie that had me pinned to the ground, it's... Ah! It's been blown to smithereens by you, Athena. Now I can stop pretending I want to be a prosecutor. I'm gonna be an artist. Yay!
Now I'm beginning to wonder why they had to change it.
Order, order! What a shocking development. He really did turn out to be she.
Why is everyone looking at me like that? I feel like a movie star or something. But no paparazzi, please. I value my privacy. O-K-A-Y.
Ah, no pics or you'll regret it, man. Am I just imagining things? Or is Robin even more hyper now than when she was a he?
I don't know. Maybe it's because she finally got her troubles off her chest. Literally.
This is all well and good, but does he being a she actually change anything?
The fact that the witness is actually a girl does change things, because there is now a piece of evidence that we must reevaluate.
Very well, let's see what the defense has for us now. What piece of evidence must we reconsider now that we know the witness is a girl? The tape recorder.
Take that!
This is what I'd like the court to reconsider.
Oh, the tape recorder. The one that recorded the threat, you're a goner.
That's right. And we have already established that it's a female voice in the recording. Of all the students who could have moved the body before the mock trial was to start, our client was the only female to exclude Miss Scuttlebutt because of her alibi. And that is why the tape recorder made our client the prime suspect.
Ah, so then...
That's right. The witness just revealed that she's a girl. Therefore, if we are using the voice in this recording as the basis for hurling accusations, this witness must be labeled a suspect too. Oh no!
Sorry, Robin, but this had to be done. Wow, talk about a sudden turn of events. You've done it. You found a hole in one of the prosecution's key pieces of evidence.
Yeah, but wow, that was a lot of work for a single one.
Objection!
Not so hasty now. You're forgetting that only one person here was privy to the script. Ergo, Miss Juniper Woods is still the prime suspect.
Objection!
I know that!
But Miss Newman hid the fact that she was a girl, both at the crime scene and in court.
I'd say that puts her in camp suspicious.
That's not nice, Athena. How can you accuse me of being a killer? I mean, I'm just a weak, innocent little girl. Just thinking about that murder makes me...
Robin!
Objection!
God damn it! Suspicious is as suspicious does. Undoubtedly, the witness does have some sort of connection to this crime. Perhaps our newfound lady is merely feigning ignorance. We can surmise that she lent support to the principal offender, Juniper Woods. By leading Miss Scuttlebutt to the body, that would make her an accessory to the crime.
How can you say that? I'm not an accessory to any crime, Mr. Birdman.
Objection! Wait, what? Birdman! In any event, with the witness as an accessory, it explains quite a bit, does it not?
Objection!
No, it doesn't!
Ah! He made it all make sense somehow! And he'll keep accusing Junie unless we can show someone else through the script's details. But how could someone have gotten their hands on that kind of info? The only way they could have known what was in the script was if they heard it from Junie herself. sorry, Junie, but you're not going to like this. Our client may have leaked the script's details to someone.
What the devil?
And I know I shouldn't have, but I revised the script to favor the prosecution. But Professor Court noticed it immediately and changed it back. Miss Woods did not want Hugo Connor to win the mock trial. That's why I believe she leaked the details to the witness, Robin Newman.
I get it. If Robin won, Hugh wouldn't have been able to confess to Juniper.
Right. Junie was probably trying to keep their friendship from becoming awkward. How could you, Athena?
What a bunch of bull! I never heard a word about the script from Juniper! Never, ever!
Objection!
You sure? Can you look me in the eye and swear you did it?
B-A-D, Athena.
You don't have any evidence! Not again! Actually, we might have just the thing.
Really?
Yeah, one of Robin's lines I read when we were reenacting the mock trial. Here's a shot of the crime scene. Ironically, it was Professor Cord who posed as the corpse. Hair for head. How did the mock trial participants react to this photo?
Mr. Newman was surprised by what Professor Cord was wearing.
Robin said, "Oh, the green sweatsuit."
S-U-R-E. I might have said that, but
So what?
well,
Think of it this way, Athena.
yeah, which way exactly?
If I told you that I'd be wearing a blue suit today, but then showed up wearing what I've got on now, what would you say?
Oh, the red suit.
Ah, I think I've got it.
Your Honor, we have evidence proving that Miss Newman knew the contents of the script. The defense moves to present said evidence to the court.
Very well, Miss Sykes, present away.
This evidence proves that Miss Newman had prior knowledge of the script's contents. The mock trial script.
Take that!
The mock trial script?
Miss Newman, during the mock trial, you were shown a photo of the victim's body. And reportedly, you reacted by saying, "Oh, the green sweatsuit." Oh, yes, I said that. What's your point? You seem to have some issue with the green sweatsuit, and I think I know why. The proof is in the script, specifically on the things to prepare page. Sweatsuit. Victim's outfit will be a red one from the prosecutor course. Ah! You were surprised because the sweatsuit in the photo was green. But if you didn't know about the script's content, then that shouldn't have surprised you.
No! I thought we were friends, Athena. How could I have been so blind?
In light of her privileged knowledge, I move to declare Miss Newman a suspect, Your Honor.
You what? God damn it, Robin. God damn it, Athena.
If knowing script details makes me a suspect, then there must be others besides me. I mean, someone else could have also seen Professor Court's note. Note? What note? The professor and Juniper were working together to prepare for the mock trial, but only one copy of the script was made to prevent it from being leaked. But that gets kind of inconvenient, right? You're not seriously going to suggest. Yeah, but it's the truth. Professor Court did do exactly what you're thinking. She didn't write down any of the proceedings or the truth behind the case. But she did write a note to herself about the props and details about the victim's B.O.D.Y. Is this really true, Miss Newman? If you don't believe me, send the police over to my house. Tell them to check the pictures on my camera. I thought it might give me an advantage. So I took a picture of the note.
I'd say she's telling the truth.
Wait a sec. If there's a note with details about the body, then that means there are others who could have made the murder look like our client's script.
Yes, I believe you're right.
So apparently this case isn't as clear-cut as Professor Blacko would have us believe. This new revelation blasts a big fat hole in the prosecution's case.
Aha! Objection!
Bully for you, Missy, but don't think this spells victory.
And why not?
The battle is still young, and my blade is now fully drawn. Between it and my next witness, your life will be forfeit.
So put away your wooden sword and show me what you're truly capable of if you wish to live.
You want it? Don't worry, I'm gonna bring it.
I already said I want nothing to do with this trial. How juvenile. It is not a matter of what you want, for you will cooperate, Hugo Connor. Prosecutor Blackwell, why have you called this witness? You will recall that the day before the mock trial, in short, the day of the murder, the accused testified that she left for home at around 6 p.m. Yes, my notes here do confirm that fact.
Right. Our client wasn't at school at the estimated time of death, so she couldn't.
Objection! Yet that was but a felicitous lie. Or am I mistaken, Golden Boy? I have no intention of saying anything more. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hold! I am not through with you yet. It seems the rogue prosecutor has it out for me. Leave, and we just might discuss you-know-what. Ah! No way!
One little statement and Mr. Cool loses it? What's that all about?
I changed my mind. I'll stay and testify. Are you sure, Mr. O'Connor? The word of a genius is as good as gold. Let's get on with this. Hugh O'Connor, a senior at Themis Legal Academy lawyer course. How's that? Just fine. Your testimony, then, if you please.
You're up against the top of the class now. I'd be careful if I were you. I know Junie would never lie like that. That pompous schoolboy won't know what hit him.
Witness testimony. Around the time of the murder. To get mentally prepared for the mock trial, I meditated at the archery range till 7 p.m. At around 7:15, I went to the main building before going home. That's when I saw Juniper. We didn't say much as we passed by each other. She seemed her usual self. That's it. Anything else you'd like to ask? That is quite enough. Well done, Golden Boy. The final bell rings at 7 p.m., at which point the campus is a desolate place. Now, you will recall the tape recorder. We know the time of the voice recording. It was 7:10 p.m. the day before the mock trial. That was the dark hour of this heinous crime.
Did you have any proof of that?
As its final bell, the school plays a special broadcast when the clock strikes 7. The female voice on the tape appears 10 minutes after that broadcast. The killer waited until the school was empty to spring her devious and deadly trap. Tape recorder updated in the court record. So when the witness saw the defendant, that would have been... Indeed, it was 5 minutes after the voice was captured on tape in the art room. Ergo, we know that the accused was still in the main building, even after the killing. So the time of the murder and the time of when the body was moved...
Great. Another inconvenient testimony.
Miss Sykes, your cross-examination, please. Well, judging by this, there is still a lot more to do. Let's do it. To get mentally prepared for the mock trial, I meditated at the archery range till 7. At around 7:15, I went to the main building before going home. That's when I saw Juniper. We didn't say much as we passed by each other. She seemed her usual self. That's it. Anything else you'd like to ask?
Hold it!
I actually do.
All right, I'll take you up on your kind offer.
I expected as much, so go ahead, ask away.
Mr. O'Connor, I wanted to ask you, how did you prep for the mock trial? Please tell the court what you were doing on October 23rd, the day before the mock trial.
That's an easy one. Nothing in particular.
Nothing at all? You didn't help with the preparations?
You don't get it, do you? I was merely playing the role assigned to me. I left the preparations and the light to others. My job was to be mentally prepared.
Junie put her heart and soul into getting things ready while he just sat on his behind.
More like sat on his ass. Just to reiterate, I spent most of the 23rd meditating at the archery range. I didn't talk to anyone until the school closed at 7. I suppose a few archery club members did come and go while I was there.
But you didn't talk to anyone? Not a single soul?
That's right. I didn't say a word to anyone until the final bell at 7 p.m.
I see. This is crucial information. Please add it to your testimony.
I don't know if you're bluffing, but if you are, you have a pretty good poker face. I didn't talk to anyone until the final bell. I've been meditating alone at the archery range. Is that right? Well, I got something for you. Something that you may not like. Her planner!
So you didn't talk to anybody on October 23rd? Are you sure about that?
Huh. I already told you. My word is as good as gold.
Okay, then how do you explain this? And don't spare any details.
Sorry, never seen that before.
This is the victim's planner. She recorded all of her plans in great detail. Take a look at this page here. It reads, 23rd, meet with Hugh and important. Don't you find that interesting?
What? Where'd you get that?
The key word here is important. You say you were at the archery range all day. But you also said a few students came and went while you were there. That doesn't sound like a great place for an important talk.
But the entire campus was buzzing with activity before the mock trial. Where could they have possibly had a private conversation?
I thought about that too, but the situation changes after the last bell.
What's this now?
The witness stayed out for the last bell in order to have a private talk with the victim. Am I right, Mr. O'Connor?
This is insane.
Objection! Must we go through this yet again? I suppose you also have no evidence as usual.
No, I don't have any direct evidence. However, the witness was meditating until after the last bell, and he attempted to conceal his private meeting with the victim.
First Robin, now me? Who are you gonna accuse next? You're just another unscrupulous attorney looking to get ahead.
Don't let him get to you. He's definitely hiding something. I mean, he was supposed to meet with the victim around her estimated time of death. I had my suspicions about Robin, but Hugh seemed just as guilty. These three are the only possible suspects, after all. Mr. O'Connor, answer me this. Did you meet with Professor Court that day?
Sorry, Mr. Jailbird Prosecutor. I don't mean to steal your thunder, but I have something to say. If it will save me some trouble, then by all means speak away. If you would recall, Miss Sykes, the voice on the tape recorder was female. Knowing that, I'd like you to explain how I could possibly be a suspect.
Ooh, he has a point.
Impressive, Golden Boy. Golden Boy here does shine gold indeed. Care to take the reins? You're more than capable of prosecuting this case. Sorry, but I'm studying to be a lawyer. What a pity. To think such genius is to be wasted on mere lawyering. At last, your moment is here, Sykes Dono. Time to refute Golden Boy's statement. And prove that you're the young prodigy worthy on the badge of on your label.
Could he lay any more pressure on? The voice is unmistakably female, so there's no point in arguing about that. Yeah, you're right. In which case, to whom does the voice on this tape really belong to?
The victim.
The voice on the tape belongs to the victim. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Objection! Really? Are you mad? The voice on the recording says you're a goner. That is something a murderer shouts at their victim, not the other way around.
Yeah, that is a problem. You're a goner. You're a goner. You're a goner.
Athena.
You're a goner. You a goner. Hugh a corner. Hugh O'Connor.
Wait a second!
Whoa, Athena, you're scaring me here.
You're scared? I'm terrified for even coming up with this. With what?
Prosecutor Blackwell, you want to know if I am worthy of my badge? Well, I'm about to show you why. Despite my age, I can wear it with pride.
Oh, then can I take it you won't be changing your argument? Still, it stands that a bit of odd for the victim to be the one yelling, "You're a goner."
I agree, if that's what the victim was saying, but it's not.
I assume you have something to back up your assertion, Miss Sykes.
Not exactly, but you don't have to add fuel to his fire, Your Honor. If it is indeed Professor Court's voice on the tape, then she was shouting because she was scolding O'Connor. I would like to call one basic fact into question. Is that shot on the tape really saying you're a goner?
What are you up to now, Athena?
Professor Court's planner says she was supposed to meet with the witness for an important talk. Perhaps our witness, despite being a genius, had done something wrong. And this made Professor Court get angry with him during their private meeting.
I don't see how this changes what we heard on the tape.
Well, if you want to see how it changes things, then let's try a little experiment. Your Honor, I want you to yell at the witness as if you're mad at him. But, and this is important, use his full name.
Okay, let's see. Hugo Connor.
What did I do to deserve that?
Yes, like that. Now try again, but faster.
Hugh O'Connor. Hugh O'Connor. Hugh O'Connor. Hugh O'Connor. Wait a second. No, this can't be.
Objection!
You think I'd spend the energy to lead you this far if it wasn't true? Ah, but it is, Your Honor. Humans are not perfect. That's a scientific fact. We sometimes mistake shadows for monsters or the wind for voices.
Now that you mention it.
You can do this, Athena. Just give the old guy one more little push. The sound on the tape recorder never was the phrase "you're a goner." That's only what we thought we heard, when in fact it was the witness getting yelled at. The court will note that this is different from the selective hearing men are so good at.
I think you're right, but what was that last part again?
Never mind. The important thing is that the voice that was recorded isn't our client's. And since it was the victim scoring the witness, he must now join the list of suspects.
Objection!
I had thought that testimony would suffice, but it seems it has come to this. I will not allow such fallacious quibbles to upend this case. The prosecution has one final piece of evidence to present to the court.
Evidence? What's he gonna pull out now?
Feast your eyes on this photo, and let me see that insolent look vanish from within them.
Let's see here. Oh, it's a picture of the defendant and the victim.
The photograph shows professor and student preparing for the mock trial together.
Wait, was this taken in the art room? The room where the murder occurred?
Indeed it was, but the revelations do not end there. Do you see the clock on the wall? It reads 7:05, a mere 5 minutes before the voice was recorded on the tape.
What?
The accused brutally stabbed the victim to death 5 minutes after this photo was taken.
School camera photo added to the court record. It seems the defendant's culpability in this crime is quite obvious.
Junie was with Professor Court just 5 minutes before she was murdered. What now? Nothing I'd say can change that fact.
Understand now? You can believe in your client all you wish, but try as you might. Such misplaced faith will inevitably be cut down before the cruel, steely blade of truth.
Ah!
Listen, Missy, the person you like to save more than anyone else in the world, I'd be willing to wager that your defense isn't what they desire.
But I became a lawyer so I could.
You still fail to understand. After so much pain and defeat, the courts are not the play yards of little children dressed as lawyers. So before you break your back in failure, run along home and grow up!
Ah! If he thinks I'm giving up now, he's got another thing coming. I have to find my inner strength if I ever hope to save him. But I can't think of any way to strike back. The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. That's impossible. How could I smile under these circumstances, even if I forced it?
This is badder than bad. Who knew Blackwell had that one waiting in the wings? Why didn't that twisted samurai just present it at the beginning?
Wait, maybe this was his real plan? Was he just trying to show me how weak and powerless I am? Maybe he's right, because I really haven't got a clue. Who's the real killer? Who murdered Professor Constance Court? Robin Newman, a girl who had been forced to live a lie as a guy? Or was it Hugh O'Connor, the honor student who had met with Professor Court?
There seems to be little reason to debate the defendant's guilt any longer. The time for a verdict has come. Now what?
No! That's not gonna happen, man!
What's the meaning of this? You can't interrupt the judge about to hand down a...
Maybe, but false verdicts are a N-O-N-O.
What?
Miss Newman, please explain yourself. Juniper's not the killer. I know because I know who the real killer is. You do? You know who the real killer is? What is she up to now? Yep, I know because the real killer is M.E. me.
What the hell?
What? It was me! I did it alone! Just me!
I don't get it. Why is she confessing?
Miss Newman was witness near the stage. There's even a related photo of her. The more I think about it, the more suspicious she seems.
Robin Newman isn't the kind of guy who pins the blame on friends. Just so he can walk free. Get it over with. Declare me guilty already.
Now what?
Please, wait. Juniper, what are you doing? Thank you for all you've done, Athena. But you'll have to forgive me. I can't let my friends take the blame any longer. Junie, no! Don't do it! Hugh and Robin have done nothing wrong. They have absolutely no connection to this case. The real killer is me. I alone am responsible for the entire crime.
What?
Objection!
Junie, you know that's not true. Hurry up and retract your statement.
I'm afraid it is true. Forgive me, Athena.
Now what? 2 accusations?
Order, order! Will somebody please explain what's going on here?
I see right through your cheap ploy. School rules state that a prior conviction terminates one's eligibility to graduate. A guilty verdict here would make whatever dreams one had go up in a puff of smoke.
Oh, I wasn't aware.
Even meek little mice will fight when cornered. A pitiful spectacle, I might add. These vermin are trying to protect each other now that they've nowhere else to run.
Protect each other? Wait, so was Robin just trying to protect Junie too? If so, then the real killer is...
Not again. Will this stop?
This whole thing's a joke.
Uh-oh, now it's Hugh's turn.
What? What is wrong with kids these days?
I know what just crossed your mind, Miss Sykes.
You think I'm the killer, don't you?
Wow, he really is a genius. He even knows what you're thinking. I think it's about time I told you the truth. And I'll even get right to the point. It was me. I did it.
Wait.
What? That's three confessions. What is going on here? This is just messed up. Now both potential suspects are claiming to be the real killer.
Ugh, I am so confused right now.
If you still have doubts, how about I detail my murder plot? It's absolute genius.
Enough of this nonsense. This is a court of law, not the set of some high school drama. I see I have no choice. I'm afraid I'll have to... Oi, wait, your boldness. I'm sorry, Prosecutor Blackwell, but I'm in no position to hand out a verdict just yet. I am hoping that the defense and prosecution can come up with some airtight evidence. That is why I'm giving you both the rest of the day to continue investigating this case.
Pinch me. I think I'm dreaming.
Fine. Do as you wish. This brings today's proceedings to a close. Court is adjourned. Okay, I need to ask, what the hell's going on? I mean, Jesus. Jesus, come on. I don't think I can handle this. Yeah, next time, we will continue with our investigation. Yes, I'm doing one video at a time and they're splitting apart. Someone's been asking me, why didn't you save? Why didn't you basically... Oh, you know what I say? Shut up! Please do not tell me how I do my playthroughs on my channel. Okay? I don't like it when I'm being told what to do by others. It's not right, it's disrespectful, and it is wrong. I'm looking at you, Josh Harris. Please stop. That's all I ask. Sorry about that. I did not want to do that, but it kind of got annoying really fast. So if you feel offended by this, I apologize. That is it for this part of Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. If you enjoy it, please be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. I will see you in the next part, where we will continue our investigation. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out. Product provided by CAPCOM.